Watch me explode.
Greetings everyone, and welcome to this edition of From the Pasture. I am your shepherd, Jake Counts, navigating you through the crazy world that we currently live in. Today we're going to talk about criminals. And the fact of the matter is, we are all criminals. Now, some Americans believe that criminals look like this. Others believe that criminals just come out of the woodwork to terrorize the normal everyday citizens. But the fact of the matter is that on a daily basis, you probably commit at least 2 felonies without even knowing it. And even more so, what's amazing is that most of these laws are very subjective. So it's up to the arresting officer in some cases in order to find out whether he's even going to charge you with said violation to begin with. You see, under a system that passes over 10,000 laws a year, you can basically find a crime for anything. So now we're at a point in our civilization where you, and yes, even you, sir, with the toast, you're a criminal.
Are you kidding me?
Now, just to offer support for my argument, there was a Saudi student in Idaho that was running some websites, and he was actually charged with offering material support to terrorists. His crime, you ask? He operated Muslim sites for a charity that focused on normal religious training and was prosecuted under the theory that the user, if it followed enough links from the site, would actually find its way to a violent, anti-American website.
What?
The reality of the situation is, we live in a system that is very subjective, and there's really nothing that we can do about it. Now, the one thing that we can do is inform ourselves and arm ourselves with the tools in order to escape said challenges. Now, one of the tools that you can actually use is called jury nullification. Now, when you go to a jury trial of somebody that's actually being tried for a crime, you have the ability of the juror to not only judge whether the said criminal is guilty or innocent, but you also, even without the judge telling you, have the ability to judge the law itself. Now, why do I bring this into question? Because there are crazy laws all over the United States. Take Florida, for example, where it's illegal for a husband to kiss his wife on her breasts. I know that's crazy, but it's the reality of the situation that we live in. Or in the state of Arkansas, it's actually illegal to pronounce the state's name, Arkansas, inaccurately. So it is up to us, the citizens, as always, to provide the solutions for these challenges that we face. It is not up to more legislation, and one of the challenges that we do face here in America is that people would love to legislate morality. Where there you run into a very blurry situation where most people think that this is moral. So at the end of the day, we have to ask ourselves, are these laws, or are these quote-unquote criminals that we're trying just fellow human beings that were in the wrong place at the wrong time? And the majority of people would agree that even the slightest little incident, whether it affects other people or not, shouldn't necessitate you becoming one of the prison population of the United States, which, by the way, we have 5% of the world's population, yet house 25% of the world's criminals. Actually, it's over 25% now. The moral of the story, everyone, we can't legislate morality, and we also, as citizens, have the right to nullify unjust laws. And as I always question, if it doesn't affect anybody else, if there is no victim, is it really a crime? This has been your shepherd, Jake Counts, reporting live from the pasture, reminding you, to get a friend, get informed, and get involved.
That freedom, smiling and in your heart.